Hi, friends. I just want to first of all thank everyone who has given me their condolences, their prayers, their energy toward my recent loss. There aren't words that can express how I feel about what the Facebook family means to me. Yesterday, after everything that went down, I was considering not coming on Facebook anymore because, short story, my son and I had our last words about a problem he had with me on Facebook. I had tagged him. He had 70 phone calls after that tag, and he didn't want to take any more phone calls. So my son actually defriended me on here. And I begged him to refriend me, promised I wouldn't do it again, and he did not. They were the last words I had with him. The next thing I know is that he was face down dead and he could not be revived. Now, Miles was only 28 years old, which I have told you all, and that's just a tough age for some child to leave this earth. He did not get to participate in all the things that, in all the years I've spent on earth, have had to participate in. He loved football, and that's another story. Football starts this weekend, and that's another sad part of the situation. He loved pro ball. Quite frankly, he had his dad's genes in him. He loved to gamble on football. He loved to gamble on baseball. He loved to gamble. One story I'll tell you, and it was something that brought us very close together, and I'm not sure that it wasn't the wrong thing to do. But on his 21st birthday, the midnight of that 21st birthday, the clock ticked midnight, he was 21 years old. We took the red eye to Las Vegas, and we stayed there for 10 days. Now, I can't tell you that I didn't lose a whole buttload of money, which I did, but we had a whole buttload of fun. We actually got to bond 10 days in one place with your favorite person in the whole world. And I'll tell you, my son he was my firstborn son, and he meant so much to me. Now, the other sad part of this story is that 10 years ago, almost to the day, in 2011, my daughter died at 30 years old of leukemia. Now, that was his big sister. He loved her dearly. In fact, he tattooed the date of her birth and death with a cross on his arm. Now, he had lots of tattoos. That is part of the generation. And he just loved her dearly. And we saw a lot of them. And there are times when I thought I wasn't a good father. And maybe you all go through that with your children. I certainly did go through that. And I quite frankly have a lot of guilt over this. But I don't want to concentrate on me. I'm now the patriarch of the family. I have 3 young children. Anybody that knows me knows that. And I have a couple of ex-wives and a third, which was just for a minute, but a couple of ex-wives that I was with a long time. Now, if you want to feel sorry for somebody, you can feel sorry for my first wife because she gave birth to Kim and Miles. They were her only 2 children. Now they're gone. Her parents are gone. She was an only child. How do you think she feels? And she's strong. She's handling a lot of this. Miles' wife, Joanne, is strong. She's handling things. By the way, there is a church service. It is on Friday morning, this Friday at 10 a.m. We're going to have a viewing of the body tomorrow evening. And then after the church service, after the burial, we're going to have a wake, if you will. And that's awfully important to all of us, to get all the family members together, to get all the young people. And my son had so many friends. He was such a popular guy. And he had some problems, and that's what led to this. But in times like this, you question the existence of God. Why do these things happen? Why did they happen to one family? Why? And I'm told by Christians and by ministers and the Catholic side of my family is that it just happens. It's part of the great plan. I don't see the plan, but then I lost a son, my favorite friend, my friend, and daughter. And I guess I won't go on any further because I've taken up enough of your time. But what I really want to say is thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all of the support you've given me. There are people giving me support who, quite frankly, I don't know. They're friends. They're listed on my friends list. But as you know, they're a selective group that spends time and pays attention and reads my wall and laughs at my jokes. I will tell you this. I've had a bit of a paradigm shift. I've reevaluated my life after this. And I'm going to tone down a little bit. And I don't think any of you will have any problem with that. But I'm going to tone down a little bit and not be quite as nasty as I have been. And the jokes aren't going to change. The theory's not going to change. The pictures won't change much. I have promised that I'm not going to use pictures of brutality, which I don't often. But I love the human body. I love beautiful women. I love beautiful men. And that will continue. So with that, again, I thank you all, and thank you for having patience to watch this video. God bless, and I'll have a smile on my face. Thank you so much.